If you want to be faster, stronger, more athletic, more mobile, and more resistant to lower body injury, then follow the 2 steps I will show you in this video. Nobody really wants to train their hip flexors, and I get that. You can't take your shirt off at the beach and have somebody say, "Nice hip flexors, bro. You must work out." And unless you go to Planet Fitness in a thong, it's hard to see the improvements from putting in work on the strength and mobility of your hip flexors. So, if you can't impress your gym bros with your powerful hips, why even bother? Do you think you should just slowly become weaker, tighter, and less athletic as an adult, then pull all your muscles at once when you sprint for the first time in a decade at the kids versus parents soccer game? Or do you think as a grown adult you should maintain the capacity to run hard? If a 10-year-old child does not have the capacity to sprint, we would be going to the doctor to figure out what the problem is. If an adult can't sprint, in large part due to weak, deconditioned, inflexible hip flexors, that's considered pretty normal, but also kind of funny. The truth is that people who are fast and athletic have strong and mobile hip flexors, period. So for me, at 53 years old, a big part of the answer to maintaining healthy, mobile, strong hip flexors is in these 2 steps. Step 1 is strengthening, and the exercise is standing hip flexion. This exercise is part of the Johnson knee protocol and is discussed in a previous video where I recommended doing this exercise once per week, 4 sets by 20 reps each side. The goal for this exercise is 20 reps with 10% of your body weight, the top of the knee above the hip crease for every rep. We want movement to occur at the hip, not at the spine while doing this exercise, so keep your chest up. A loose, unbraced spine does not help you to express power and strength in your legs. The capacity to have a strong, stable, braced torso helps you to express power and strength in your extremities. That is true in the weight room, and that is true on the athletic field. So again, move at the hip, not at the spine for this exercise. Step 2 is Mobilize, and the exercise is the unweighted split squat. You could do these every day as part of your mobility work. You should do them at least once per week, 2 sets by 20 reps on each side. Start with the front foot as high as necessary for you to be able to keep your torso vertical and to close that front knee all the way at the bottom of each rep. You can work your way lower with the front foot over time. This exercise will increase the flexibility in your hip flexors and will also strengthen your hip flexors in a range where the hip flexors are stretched. We want to extend our range of motion, but we also want to be stronger in that extended range. Okay, that's it for this week. 2 steps to be stronger, more athletic, more mobile, more resistant to lower body injury, and the fastest dad on your street. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.